Hey guys, what's going on? It's Vic here, back with another Madden 21 video, but in today's episode, we're going to be starting a new series called Wheel of Franchise. Yes, I did get this from MMG, from Wheel of Mutt, but I don't play Mutt because I hate it, and I'm not going to spend my money on a game that resets every year. So this is Wheel of Franchise, and the gist is you spin the wheel, and we spin it 3 times. I may reduce it down to 2. And we will upgrade our player stats based on those wheel spins, or even the development traits based on how we get a jackpot. But first, we're going to spin the wheel to draft our fantasy team. So let's get into it. And this is the first wheel spin to see who we're going to get in the first round, what position that we are going to get. And we will get left outside linebacker. That could be really good. And looking into it, the left outside linebacker is going to be Khalil Mack. Wow. 29 years old. I don't know how long we're going to be doing this series. So maybe we go longer term investment, maybe TJ Watts. But I think since he's only an 86 instead of a 90, I'm going to take Khalil Mack. If TJ Watt was like a 90 overall, then I probably would have taken TJ Watt. But Khalil Mack for our first pick. Next, we are here on the wheel spin to spin it once again to see who our second pick will be. And it will be a defensive back. Okay. Very, very interesting. So here we are for our defensive backs. And I obviously can't take Richard Sherman. I don't want to take him. Patrick Peterson is here. And Marshawn Lattimore just may be the pick, and I think Marshawn Lattimore will be the pick. Denzel Ward, if he had superstar development, I would have taken Denzel Ward, but he only has star, and Marshawn Lattimore has star as well. So I think Marshawn Lattimore should be the pick here, and Kyler Fuller only has star development as well. So Chris Harris Jr. only has superstar, and he is 31 years old. So Marshawn Lattimore is going to be the pick here as we get into our next wheel spin. Now the next wheel spin is going to be... Looks like it's going to be a punter. Please no, just roll over to kicker. Thank God. Okay, good thing it's a kicker. Now, getting a kicker in the 3rd round is absolutely terrible, but it's way better than having a punter because you can just move kicker to a punter anyway. So it looks like we're going to end up getting Justin Tucker, which is a good thing. I just wish we got him for our last pick and not our 3rd. But let's get into the next spin. And here we are with the next spin. And the next player we are going to get looks like it's going to be one of the linebackers. It's going to be a right outside linebacker this time. Okay, interesting. Now we have a right outside linebacker instead of a left outside linebacker. So which one would we like this time? Demario Davis, I know, is too old. Yeah, 31. Preston Smith he's not old, I just don't really like him. Jalen Smith does seem like he would be a good pick. Harold Landry also seems like a good pick, but Jalen Smith I think has more speed than Harold Landry, and I think he's a little bit older. K1 Alexander is pretty fast. Wait, no, he has 87 speed as well. So it looks like Jalen Smith is going to be the pick for this, and Jalen Smith it is. Now, next pick we have on the wheel of franchise. We are going to get middle linebacker? No, right outside linebacker once again. Very interesting. And I guess there's no debate about this one. I think I'm going to get K1 Alexander just because of his speed. I'm going to move him to middle linebacker because, I can. So K1 Alexander does look like he's going to be the pick unless Harold Landry does have better speed. Preston Smith I just don't want Preston Smith. Bradley Chubb does seem like a good pass rusher, but I just want the speed for the middle linebacker because that's what we need, and K1 Alexander is the pick. Next on the wheel, who are we going to get for this one? It is going to be, is that a center? A QB, thank God. Now for QBs, it is the 6th round, so it's much, much later, and this is late. Phillip Rivers is here and Colin Kaepernick, really? 32 overall, normal development. I wish Kyler Murray was here, but he probably went in the 2nd round. Cam Newton is here. Don't want him. I want a young player. Jameis Winston only has normal dev. Josh Allen. I would have taken Josh Allen if he had star dev, but I guess he got moved down to normal dev this year. Tua Tagovailoa or Tungavailoa, however you want to say it, is here. That's very interesting. Sam Darnold is only normal dev. Daniel Jones. Justin Herbert. I do kind of want Justin Herbert. I'm not going to lie. His it's based on the speed and throw power. Justin Herbert has better throw power, and Tua has 81 speed and 88 throw power, and Justin Herbert has 82 speed and 92 throw power. So Justin Herbert's going to be the pick for this quarterback. So I'd really like an edge rusher or maybe a really good receiver, something like that. But most receivers are probably off the board. But any please? Left end. Okay, edge rusher it is. So I know we already did get a good edge rusher in Jalen Smith. He's more pass coverage, but we did get Khalil Mack, so I am aware of that. I do know that, guys. It is okay. And everyone else here doesn't really seem that good for an edge rusher. But Carlos Dunlap is here. He's not there. And John Simon, the absolute legend. I remember him in our fantasy bingo. You guys should definitely go check that out. John Simon was an absolute legend. Went from normal dev to superstar X Factor. But Jeffrey Simmons is the pick. And this is our last. Well, is it the last? I don't even remember. Is it the last wheel spin? I don't know. But we get a right end this time. So it is not going to be our last pick, obviously. We're only in like round 8. Yep, we're in round 8. So it's not going to be our last pick, obviously. For some reason, I thought it was. Everson Griffin is just too old. And I know age isn't a huge factor. This series is probably going to last only 1 or 2 seasons. Then it's going to reset. I will explain the rules at the end of the video. But apart from that, Jerry Hughes is here. Tack McKinley is here as well. So I'm going to pick up Tack McKinley. And he is now on the team. With the next wheel spin and round number 9, we are going to get a tight end. And for the tight end, there may be a wide selection here. I don't know. Jared Cook is here. Greg Olsen. Darren Waller might be the pick. Darren Waller is pretty fast. Kyle Rudolph. Eric Ebron. I don't really want him. Tyler Higbee. Tyler Higbee could be the move. Oh, he's 27. I know 27 isn't old, especially for this series. OJ Howard is here, which would be really, really nice. But he's only an 80 overall when I could get Darren Waller, who is an 85 overall and 27. So I'm going to choose Darren Waller in our final wheel spin. What will it be? It will be, wide receiver, please? Fullback. Okay. So our final pick is going to be a fullback, which isn't the worst thing. I'm assuming Kyle Juszczyk is still here, and he has superstar development, so that's good. And 86 overall superstar development, Kyle Juszczyk is going to be the pick, and that will be the final pick of this draft. And just to prove to you guys, I am going to simulate to the end of the draft because we can only do that many wheel spins. So apart from that, let's get into the rest of the team. Now, I don't know what the rest of the team looks like. You guys are going to see my reaction here. Doesn't really look like the best overall, but we have a bunch of tips on, but we do have receivers. Okay, and we have Devontae Freeman at halfback, which is interesting. He's a little bit on the older side, and he is 28 years old, and regression does start at 28. But I'm going to go into league settings here and turn off like tips and stuff like that. Turn off tips. I'm going to scout college players and keep on weekly training. And minimum roster size is off. Injury, no, we're going to keep that on, but I'm going to adjust the gameplay sliders whenever I feel the need to adjust them. So gameplay sliders, I'll do that later. But right now, looking into the team, what I saw from receivers was Darius Slayton. So that's amazing. And who is this guy? Jalen Ricard, or Richard, however you want to say it, whatever. Devontae Freeman, regression starts at 28, and I know that doesn't matter that much, but I'm going to start that second string over Devontae Freeman. And we have Jalen Reagor here and Deontay Harris. Deontay Harris has superstar development, 70 overall. I don't even know who this guy is, but I guess he's on the team, and I'm going to start him since he has superstar development. Darius Slayton, 79 overall, star development. Jalen Reagor, 73 overall, most likely star development. And that basically looks it for the offense. Deontay Harris, I'm looking for a physical receiver, so if you guys want me to go like deep threat on their attributes, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go physical because physical is the best in my opinion. This O-line is absolute garbage. Defensively, we look all right. D-line is okay. Middle linebacker's caught lacking. I'm going to put K1 Alexander at middle linebacker, and we're going to switch to probably a 4-3, I would think. Maybe not. I'll probably move who is it? I'm brain farting. Khalil Mack down to left end or right end and move in Tack McKinley or Jeffrey Simmons Jr. in to defensive tackle. But Marshawn Lattimore is kind of our only good secondary piece. Patrick Chung is injured and whatever player, I guess. And free safety, DJ Swearinger. Buster Cherry here, our head coach with these schemes. And what is the best scheme for this team? 86% right there. I'll just leave it right there. But other than that, this is overall not a bad team on offense, especially on offense. Very young, very developed. But apart from that, guys, I'm going to simulate this preseason, and let's get into the regular season. So our first matchup for the regular season will be against the New Orleans Saints, but that will be in the next episode. So we are going to set our season goal to make the playoffs. And how this is going to work, I'm going to make the rules right here, right now for you guys, just to clear things up. And I want Justin Herbert to, I don't even know what I want him to be. Field general? Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll just explain the rules while I'm here. So the rules, every episode I will do 3 wheel spins. I should do 1 or 2, but I'm going to do 3 for now until you guys ask me to change it. There are jackpots in there, like upgrading any player's development traits however you want, just by 1 though, like normal to star or star to superstar or superstar to X Factor, however you feel the need to do it. But it is a huge jackpot. It's very rare to get. Everything is on the same kind of wheel. You guys will see that wheel in the next episode, but the wheel is very not huge, so that way I can't upgrade my teams. It will be like +2 trucking to a running back or +1 throw power to your quarterback, which is kind of big, but it's nothing like insane and will ridiculously change the game in an instant unless I get a jackpot, which will be insane. I may switch it down to 2 wheel spins every episode, but for right now it is 3 wheel spins every episode. And if we lose, we still keep what we have on the team, and then we spin a loser wheel, which is like a big thing. It will be like cut your second string halfback or cut a wide receiver 2 or wide receiver 3. It will be something big like that, or we'll say -10 to injury. It will be like huge stat reductions if we lose the game, but we will still keep what we previously had. If you guys don't like those rules or you guys want me to add a rule, I will, and we will be doing challenge wheels. That is not going to be in the first episode, but it will be in the episode. So make sure, guys, that you do comment down below what any other ideas you have for this Wheel of Franchise. I'm super excited for this, and again, shout out to MMG for the idea and influence. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed the episode. I know I did. I am very satisfied with this team. We will be playing the New Orleans Saints for our first game in Wheel of Franchise. I know some other YouTubers have done a Wheel of Franchise series before. I've seen it on YouTube, but I don't think it was ever like this. It was like a few wheel spins to determine like a team or something like that. I can't really remember overall, but overall, I think this is an overall original idea for franchise mode, but MMG did influence it. So again, shout out to him. He won't ever see this. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next episode.